Imagine owning the tallest house in San Francisco. What would it look like? Hi everyone, Ken here. Welcome to This House. Today we are uncovering the history of the lost Mark Hopkins Mansion. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of This House. Despite the thriftiness of Mark Hopkins Jr., known for his business dealings as one of the big four tycoons of the railroad industry, his wife managed to persuade him to build an ornate mansion at the top of Nob Hill in San Francisco, California, close to the mansions of the other founders of the Central Pacific. After finding a good lot, the construction commenced in 1875. The house had to be the most ornate, something to compete with the neighbors and stand tall as the highest structure in San Francisco. The architects chosen to complete this task were the prominent San Francisco firm of Wright and Sanders. The project manager was the architectural engineer William Wallace Barber Sheldon, who worked for Hopkins under the Southern Pacific Improvement Company. Construction began on the house, drawing eyes up to the top of the hill as the tower was installed. Since the tower of the mansion was at the time the highest point in San Francisco, the photographer Edward Muybridge chose to shoot his 1877 panoramic photograph of the city from this location. By the time this photograph was taken, Hopkins was having health problems and died aboard a company train near Yuma, Arizona in 1878, with the house not yet completed. Eventually finished and occupied by Mary. In 1891, Mary Hopkins willed the house and her $70 million estate to her next husband, the interior designer Edward Francis Searles. The plaque honoring the location of the Mark Hopkins Institute of Art stated, "In February 1893, Mr. Edward F. Searles donated the Hopkins Mansion to the University of California in trust for the San Francisco Art Institute for instruction and illustration of the fine arts, music, and literature, and as San Francisco's first cultural center." Art Association operated the Mark Hopkins Institute of Art in the residence between 1893 to 1906. The structure burned to the ground in a fire caused by the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. At the time, the building was valued at $600,000, or the modern-day equivalent of over $20 million. Mining engineer and hotel investor George D. Smith purchased the Nob Hill site, removed Art Association building, and began construction of a luxury hotel. The San Francisco architectural firm Weeks and Day designed the 19-story hotel, a combination of styles inspired by both French and Spanish architecture. One of the banquet areas, the Room of the Dons, contains a piece of California history. 9 7-foot panels, painted by artists Maynard Dixon and Frank von Slon in 1926 for the hotel's opening, decorate the upper walls. One panel shows Queen Khalifa and her Amazon set against a gold-leaf sky. A little-known fact is that Khalifa is the namesake of the state of California. During World War II, the top of the Mark Lounge was a favorite place for Pacific-bound servicemen and their sweethearts to meet before being deployed. A bronze plaque installed by the California State Park Commission, designating the site as California Historical Landmark No. 754, was commissioned October 20, 1961. The plaque marks the former site of the Mark Hopkins Institute of Art, and the hotel is listed as a San Francisco designated landmark. The Mark Hopkins Hotel has become a social center for the city. It holds a AAA 4-diamond rating and has won the Gold Key Award. Thank you all for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time on This House.